Evening. It's one of the most common mental health disorders impacting millions of Americans, and today was National Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder Awareness Day, a day shining a light on an often dark place for many.
23 ABC's Josh Sanders joins us live from the Veterans Memorial downtown, where there was a candlelight vigil held earlier this evening, giving local veterans a chance to share their struggles with PTSD. Josh?
Yeah, veterans call it the war at home. Health officials say that 8 million adults in America struggle with PTSD in a given year. The impact of war and trauma, unseen scars ripped open. Organizers say this vigil was about highlighting hope and bringing an end to stigma.
Some scars are loud.
There's veterans here that deal with this on a daily basis.
Some are silent.
Still remains within the sound of silence.
Thursday night's third annual California Pinups and Patriots PTSD Awareness Candlelight Vigil brought out veterans and their loved ones in downtown Bakersfield to highlight what they say is an often silent mental health disorder impacting millions of Americans.
The first fatal I worked, when the coroner showed up and they bagged the body, my skin started to crawl, my gut was in knots, and I couldn't figure out what it was.
Army veteran and retired police officer Ben Patton suffered silently for decades with post-traumatic stress disorder, undiagnosed and unaware of the impact that war was having on his mental well-being until his wife called it by its name.
I'm 60 years old. I said, no, I didn't. I don't have that. There's nothing wrong with me.
According to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, PTSD impacts 8 million adults during a given year. And throughout a lifespan, around 10% of women and 4% of men will develop the disorder.
For people to admit that they have PTSD, they don't want to sound like they're weak or that there's something wrong with them.
Mental health professionals say the stigmas often associated with PTSD prevent people from seeking help and also create barriers for transitioning out of military life.
This isn't your father's war. It isn't your grandfather's war. It's okay to ask for help. Too many times these guys come home and they self-medicate because they can't get away from it.
Kern County has several services available for veterans, including the local Veterans Affairs office and the Bakersfield Vet Center. But ultimately, organizers say bringing an end to this mental war is a responsibility that falls on the community.
We must educate communities on the very signs, the symptoms, on the very human condition that PTSD is.
And tonight's vigil, a symbol that the scars of PTSD no longer have to be silent.
No one fights alone. Thank you.
Again, tonight was just a symbol of a community coming together. Ben Patton and others just saying that those that may be struggling with PTSD, all they have to do is reach out. For more information on PTSD as well as local resources, head to our website at turnto23.com. For now, in downtown Bakersfield, Josh Sanders, 23 ABC, connecting you.
All right, Josh, thanks.